All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Bamba. Another heavy protest has break out in Nigeria as NLC clash heavily with the Nigerian police. He that goes to equity must go with pure hand. Remember that last year when this present government declared no more fuel subsidy. Of course, the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, came in and said, fuel subsidy is gone. That was the first statement he made while he was addressing the nation without a proper articulation, a proper observation, or even looking through what is happening in the nation. As the new president, at least you should have stayed like the first 100 days in office before taking up any of your action. But as if it was a planned deal, he declared no more fuel subsidy. As it is now, the Nigerian police has invited the NLC president, Ajeru, and there has been a lot of queries against him concerning the protest. And of course, you know that Labour have decided to carry out another protest due to the hardship that is ravaging the citizens of Nigeria. Even though that the government said that they have removed importation duty on food commodities, but still yet the prices of things are still very high. Now, there is this advice that P2B dropped for Ajeru. P2B said Ajeru handles issues with extreme caution. P2B is warning Ajeru to handle issues that concerns Nigeria with heavy caution. Let's go down to the full detail of that particular information before I will bring you back to the protest, the raging protest that is currently going on. And if care is not taken the way this nation is going on, I'm telling you that doom is coming for this particular government, because looking at the plan and strategies of this particular government, you don't need a soothsayer to tell you that this government is not for the people. They are against the people. They just want the government for their own personal aggrandizement. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, Peter Obi, has urged the federal government to handle the allegation leveled against the president of Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, Joe Ajaero, with extreme caution. Daily Post recalls that the police summoned Ajaero for questioning over a case of alleged criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion, and cybercrime. Obi, while reacting to the police invitation to Ajaero in a post via his official X handle, said the invite should not be unexpected given the sensitive position of the NLC leader that the NLC leader occupies. He noted that the allegation infractions listed on the letter of invitation are weighty, with no clarity on the circumstances. Obi also wondered if the authorities are attributing these allegations to personal conduct or responsibilities devolving on Mr. Ajaero as the NLC leader. Also, Taylor, I told you that this one is what is called a tug of war. A tug of war where the government have decided that nobody else speaks. Because this present government is more like what is called an authoritarian government, because they make sure that whatever they say stands, and they make sure that nobody criticizes their opinion. They make sure that once they say what they want, nobody comes back to unsay it again. And this is one of the worst governments that this nation has had since the inception of democracy, since the amendment of the 1999 Constitution, and since the inception of democracy in this nation. I believe that this is one of the worst governments that this nation have ever had. You know, Shelley, policeman, others has been arrested for robbery. There is this saying of old age that says that a river does not pass through the forest without bringing down trees. And as it is, some suspect has been caught, and as the investigation continues, they find out that a policeman is involved in this particular robbery that is going on. Ona dị mma ndị be anyị si na if ụzọ dị mma agaghị nga na abụ ama mme na water now. Let's go down to that information. The suspects, who include a police officer, are accused of hijacking a lorry carrying 522 bags of rice on its way from Mombasa to Nairobi. 3 suspects have been arrested by police in connection with a highway robbery in Kiwazi, Makuni County of Kenya. The suspects, who include a police officer, are accused of hijacking a lorry carrying 522 bags of rice on its way from Mombasa to Nairobi. The arrest followed an intensive investigation by the Kwebi Directorate of Criminal Investigation (DCI) after the lorry and Isuzu with registration number KCI 107U was reported missing along the highway. The vehicle was intercepted by 6 armed men in the tank area who took control of the lorry and its valuable cargo. Among those arrested is Francis Mutuzo, a police officer based at Kibali Police Station, who was alleged in full uniform and armed during the robbery. The other suspects have been identified as Judah, Kipoche Kandi, and John Mainge. The stolen lorry loaded with 25-kilogram bag of rice was eventually recovered in the Mangaya area not far from Kibazi. The lorry driver was found abandoned in the Nkata area, having been left unharmed by the robbers. There is hunger everywhere. Remember that even in Kenya currently, there is a big protest that is currently going on in Kenya, and the same thing is about to repeat itself in Nigeria if this government does not pay rapt attention to the demands and the needs of their citizens. Of course, the work of the government is not just for themselves, but to implement policies and strategies that will benefit the citizens. Meanwhile, recently, the citizens of Lagos has been campaigning for Ndi Igbo to go, and an Igbo socialist, a statesman named Chinwizu, has written a letter to the Igbos and also to the Yorubas. Let's go down and see what this man is saying, because our people say that there is wisdom in old age and there is also wisdom in gray hair. Yes, he said, I agree with you that Lagos should be for its Yoruba indigenes and the Southwest should belong to the indigenes of the region. So let's get practical and cooperate and make our shared desire happen peacefully and as fast as possible. Please note that Igbo land, to which Lagos would return from Lagos, and the Southwest has a part in the South-South and part in the Southeast. Kindly get President Tinubu to facilitate the process by doing the following. Number 1, defederalize the port, so the South-South and Southeast region take control of the ports in their area. Let one airport in the Southeast and one in the South-South be approved for international flights. Persuade foreign embassies to open visa granting consulate in the Southeast and South-South if President Tinubu can sign executive orders or legislation on these 3 matters. Igbos will quit Lagos and the Southwest faster than anyone can expect. Within 5 years, Igbos, other than as tourists, will I reckon, become as rare in Lagos as fishes in the desert, and as rare as camel in the sea. Please, let's work together on this project. We shall still be in one Nigeria. Please stop being faceless. emerge from your anonymity and let's get to work on this win-win project that will benefit out two great peoples. Let's factor the benefit for other regions and peoples in Nigeria. The entire people of the South-South would benefit from the boom in economic activities in this part, and this should help dampen the Biafra agitation and the Niger Delta militancy. I leave it to economists to work out the benefit for the North Central and North-East region. Of course, Yoruba indigenes of Lagos and Southwest would get the Southwest without Igbos. Igbo's region, they crave. Let's get down to the task of appealing to the President Tinubu to facilitate this project. When I started, first of all, I told you that our people say that there is wisdom in old age. And if you look at what this wise man has said, it will give you the impression that the man knows what he's saying. How do I know? He said, let there be a visa consulate in the Southeast. Let there be international airport and international port. And I think if all these things are made available in Alibo, let Nigeria, let it be a confederal state instead of federal state. With that, everybody will be on their own, and you see Igbo living. And a man that said this thing shows that there is true wisdom in old age. And when I stand the Bible, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. And also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first we'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.